Dunwich Beach, a beautiful spot on the Suffolk coast. But what's the best way to get there from London? Well, on Saturday night, you could have joined 500 cyclists, oh, and me, cycling the 120 miles all the way from Hackney. 120 miles? At night?
You have to be slightly crazy. I mean, if you do this ride once, for the rest of your life, you could say, tonight I could ride to Suffolk. Patrick Field of the London School of Cycling and some mates, about 10 of them, in about 1995, said, let's have a few beers in Hackney and then cycle to the coast. That's what, and then it just grew from there. When the ride started, it really was quite a sort of hippie courier, hardcore road racing, urban fringe type ride, and that was what it was like when I joined it. Over the years, more women have joined in, and the recent trend is now there's more roadies. So there aren't many hippies doing it anymore, except old ones like me. The mix changes every year. You know, more fixed wheels, more recumbants, more road bikes, more expensive bikes. GPS is in now. People are emailing me saying send me the electronic maps and all this sort of stuff. You know, so every year it's different, and that's part of the beauty of it.
What's your reason for doing it?
It seemed a good idea at the time. It's going to be a challenge, undoubtedly, but it will be good fun. See what I can manage, what I can't manage.
I'm a new boy, so I'm looking forward to it, but also slightly anxious about running out of energy halfway through.
All sorts of people ride the Dunwich Dynamo, and there are some unusual looking bikes as well.
Some local resident decided to nick my bike about an hour before the ride. So I had my bags packed and no bike to do it other than this bike, so it's this bike or nothing.
Some old hands know from experience exactly what will help them make it through the night.
Baked beans on toast was fantastic.
A terrific cafe.
Yeah, it kept me going. So the last 30 miles, I just kept on thinking about the baked beans on toast.
Final preparations done, directions to hand, 0 on the clock. Must be time to get going. After about an hour, the first pit stop, a 24-hour garage. The last chance to stock up on drinks and batteries for the rest of the night. Darkness falls pretty quickly now, but there's always time for a quick pint just before last orders and some unexpected entertainment. Fortunately, given the state of my map reading skills, some kind souls have set out night lights to show the route. That and the ever-present blinking red lights in front keep us going until the very welcome food stop at Lavenham. A chance for some to refuel, for others just to get a bit of rest. Back out into the dark, and at last there's a very welcome brightening in the sky. Then it even starts to warm up. Finally, when you're thinking it's never going to end, Dunwich! Our holy grail, only another 7 miles. Spirits lifted, and even my tired old legs seem to find a new lease of life. So that's it, 119 miles from London, Dunwich Beach. Time to celebrate with a swim. It really was a great sight, riders and bikes everywhere. All of us looking for somewhere to finally get off our bikes and relax for a while. It had been a very special night.
The magic moment was realising it was a clear night, and so the full moon around which this whole event is set was going to be full and clear, and because it was just lovely. I mean, we all had lights, but you could nearly have got away without them.
It was tougher than I thought it was going to be, but we were really lucky with the weather. But no, I ache absolutely everywhere. But I think some well-deserved breakfast, and hopefully that'll do, cure everything.
Ah, yes, breakfast. Not just beans on toast. The cafe had opened at 6 and unsurprisingly was doing a roaring trade. And the ride?
Tough, hard work, but well worth it. Got quite hard work after about the first 100 miles. Last 10 were quite sore. It's the first time I've done it, and it's a beautiful day.
I'd noticed during the night that amongst the road bikes, mountain bikes and recumbants, there were loads of fixed wheel riders. One carefully chosen gear, no free wheel, no chance to relax on those long downhills.
It's nice because it keeps your legs moving, keeps yourself supple and everything, rather than stiffening up. But it was a relatively flat course, so it wasn't too much of a challenge.
It really is a great feeling of achievement to have made it here, and a great feeling of camaraderie along the way. But I'm exhausted and my knees are killing me. So would I do it again? Not a chance, that really would be crazy. Same time, same place next year? Yep, I'll be there.